I see triangle, right? I figured it out. Voice of reason, the solid, hold it down, the beige rage, and the agitator.
The Breakfast Club.
Everyone just kept telling me to prep for this.
One word to describe the Breakfast Club would be black.
Impacting the culture.
People watch the Breakfast Club for like news and really be tuned in, man.
I don't even know what it calls the Breakfast Club. It's like brunch.
Envy, Yee, and Charlamagne.
Wake that ass up, get out of bed, and listen to the Breakfast Club.
I'm waking up.
Good morning, USA.
Hey, fam. Happy Monday.
It's Monday. Back to the work week. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Now, Charlamagne is out today. Called last minute, took the day off. I know Friday he was out in Miami hosting the YouTube versus TikTok Triller event, right?
What?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, he was hosting an event. Yeah, some boxing event he was hosting.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, well, it was a real thing, and it was jam-packed. And I don't know if it was jam-packed, but yeah, Little Baby performed, Migos performed. So yeah, he hosted that Friday. So I'm sure this was his first event out, and he's probably tired.
You think he was partying?
Definitely not partying.
Oh.
But he definitely hosted that event. So I'm sure his ass is tired, and that's probably why he probably didn't go to work. But he'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure. I was
tired from Friday?
It's the first time he's been out in a year.
I was in Vegas all weekend.
You were in Vegas? Mm-hmm. Oh, what you doing in Vegas?
Let me tell you, Vegas is wide open.
I told you that last week when I was there.
But it was my friend Shayla's birthday. You know Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
She's a producer. She works with Will Packer. And so let me tell you something. I lost my mind a little in Vegas.
What you mean?
Shopping.
Oh, boy.
Because I haven't really been shopping like that. And so I was with my friend Ingrid. Have you ever had friends that like hype you up when you go shopping? You like, I can't go shopping with her. So at first I was really good. We was, in the stores. I was like, look, I've got other things I got to pay for. It's house stuff, and I'm not trying to buy anything. What do I need it for? So I'm just sitting there while she's buying stuff, and then I just went crazy. We went crazy in the Chanel store.
Does that mean I'm going to get a lot of packages at my house?
No, I took everything to go with me.
Okay, all right.
But you know how you like, okay, certain people can justify things to you. She's like, Angela, you work really hard, And
I hate that friend. I hate that friend.
But it was really fun.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in Vegas. I did a light the day party. That was the pool party out in Vegas. I'm going to be doing that more. I had a great time. I was in Atlanta first, planning out the car show. It's about 3 weeks left, and I mean, there's so many cars, so many things. I just want to make it right. I want to say perfect, but nothing's ever perfect. But we did a lot of planning for the car show, the one in Atlanta and the one in Atlantic City. So if you haven't got your ticket, get your ticket now. It's July 3rd in Atlanta, and also the 14th of August in Atlantic City. Then I did BQE, which is probably one of my favorite brunch spots in Atlanta. Food is just so damn good. And then I flew out to Jacksonville. Duval!
Ow.
Shout to Duval, everybody out in Jacksonville. You know what? One thing I would say about Florida people they don't care if you're DJing. They don't care if whatever you're doing, they going to come and talk to you regardless. I had a full conversation about a brother with real estate while I was in the middle of my DJ set. And every time I told him, bro, can we talk about this after? He goes, yeah, but I got one more question.
You're making it sound like the party wasn't that hype.
Party was rocking.
How are you DJing talking about real estate on the side?
That's exactly it. I'm DJing. He's in my ear. But bro, I brought a house for $100,000, right? Right now it's worth this. What you think I should do? I'm like, bro, I haven't seen the house. He goes, all right, I'm going to let you finish. I start rocking. He goes back. But bro, what about if I said, my nigga.
That's what you said?
Yes, I said, my nigga. Can you wait till I finish DJing, please? And then when I finished DJing, I got the hell out of Dodge. So that's probably the reason why he did it. And that's probably the reason why he did it. All right, well, let's get the show cracking. Front page news, what we talking about?
Well, since you talked about Atlanta, let's talk about a security guard at Lenox Square who is now in critical condition after getting shot.
Jeez. They got metal detectors in. Well, we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Start with sports. The Suns swept the Nuggets after winning Game 4, 125-118. Now, all the Brooklyn Nets fans, you should definitely put a middle finger emoji in Charlamagne's Instagram. He said the Bucks were going to win in 7. I said there's no possible way. Well, Kyrie Irving left the game yesterday with a sprained right ankle
injury. Tell him why.
X-rays come back negative. No official word on him or Harden's return.
You see how that happened with Giannis.
Yeah.
Whew, all right. But that don't mean nothing. We tied 2-2.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nets lost 107-96. They are tied 2-2. So
we just got to regroup. That was unexpected.
Yeah, got to regroup. We need James Harden back. We need one of those players back. Although Kevin Durant ain't no slouch, but I don't know
At
if he
all.
could beat them by himself. He's going to need a little bit of help. All right, what else you got, Easy?
Well, we talked about this bid to go into space with Jeff Bezos and his brother. Well, the winning bid, $28 million.
Jeez.
The live auction lasted under 10 minutes on Saturday. It opened at $4.9 million with over 20 bidders calling in. That winning bid will be donated to Blue Origin's Foundation Club for the Future that inspires future generations to pursue careers in STEM. The name of the winner hasn't been announced immediately. The company does need to complete some final paperwork, but the flight is, just less than a couple of weeks away, so we got to make sure, we get that done. It's going to be on July 20th.
And how long is that flight? Like 30 minutes in full?
Yeah, they said in full it's about 30 minutes. So.
$28 million for 30 minutes. Goodness gracious.
All right. But you get to sit with Jeff Bezos during that time, pitch all kinds of
You
ideas.
ain't gonna be talking. You'll be scared out of your life. That jet be flying
I'll be
up
like,
there.
so, Mr. Bezos, I was thinking, I had an idea.
You're going to be clenching your butt cheeks holding on to that damn rocket.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now a Lenox Square security guard was critically injured in a shooting in Atlanta. 2 suspects are in custody while investigators are working to piece together what happened. Witnesses said the shooting happened around 8:30 p.m. and they did give aid to the guard. Investigators were able to collect a firearm at the scene, and they also collected some other evidence. They said it was a man and a woman that they believe was significantly involved, and they were arrested at a nearby hotel. Their names have not been released, but the security guard was in his early 40s, being treated at a nearby hospital. They're hopeful that he'll get through his injuries, and nobody else was injured in that incident. Remember we talked about how in Buckhead they wanted to have their own kind of city?
Yep.
All right. Well, they've been cracking down on summer crimes also in Atlanta, so they did have this whole plan. And so therefore, there was a police mini precinct within the Buckhead Mall. Officers were able to immediately respond to that shooting. That was the third at a Metro Atlanta shopping mall in 6 days, the third shooting.
That's crazy because they have metal detectors at that mall. To get in the mall, you have to walk through metal detectors. Wow. And I know a lot of times people try to go through the big stores where on the inside there's no metal detectors. Like if you go through, let's say, like Saks or Nordstrom's, you can sometimes go through with no metal detectors. But that mall has metal detectors. So,
right. I haven't been to the mall in Atlanta. I've been there a few times, but I haven't gone during this whole pandemic.
Well, once they got the metal detectors, I figured it was time for me not to go to that mall anymore. I'll wait till I get back home.
All right, and a 9-year-old boy in Houston is in critical condition. He was mistakenly shot in the chest by his father. His father pulled out his gun during a road rage incident on 11 p.m. Friday, and he thought he was being followed by another vehicle. He brandished the weapon, and then he ended up accidentally shooting his son.
Wait, his son was in the car behind him? He thought
with him, a 9-year-old.
Oh.
He thought he was being followed. He pulled out his gun. It was a road rage incident.
So the gun went off.
Yeah, the gun went off
Oh,
as he tried to
goodness.
put it back into its holster, and it struck the child in the chest. He was rushed by his father to the hospital. He's in critical condition, but
Wow.
expected to survive. They said there's no charges expected to be filed against the father, who's cooperating with the investigation.
My goodness.
All right, and that is your front page news.
Jeez.
All right, well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Tell us about your week. And again, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what up, Envy?
What's
Charlotte?
up? What's up? What up, bro?
Hey, Angela?
Hey.
Hey, Joey, man.
Happy
Joey, what's
Monday.
up? Happy Monday. Get it off
Happy
your chest.
Monday. Just want to say that I'm blessed and highly favored and like my job that I'm doing.
Okay,
All right, where you work?
that's a positive thing.
I work for the Big Three.
Oh, the Big Three, what, the basketball tournament?
No, the car industry. Ford, Chrysler.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you work for Ford. Okay, yeah. Shout out to all my peoples over at Ford. I ordered a car at Ford. Hopefully it'll come by the end of this year.
Would you get that new electric F-150?
Ford GT, brave.
Oh, ooh, you gonna love that, Envy.
Oh, I'm waiting for that one. I got to pay for it this week, though. I ain't looking forward to that. But
Hey, man, you gonna like it though, man.
I'm excited about that one.
What are you driving?
When am I driving? I'm driving the 2019 Ford Focus.
Okay.
Ford Focus. I like the electric car, too. The electric car rides pretty good, man.
Hey, man, you can afford it, Envy, man. You're making about $10 million a year, man. You got
You know
it.
that's right.
I ain't, man. I ain't. All right, man. Have a good one.
I do the same, man.
All righty. Hello, who's this?
This is Megan.
Megan, why you sound so
You
mad,
sound
Megan?
pissed.
No, I just got off work, y'all. I just had a question. So I've been watching Kevin Samuels lately, and I'm dating currently, and I just wanted to know if a monogamous relationship is realistic.
Hell yeah.
I think it's realistic.
Of course it is. You just got to have somebody whose values line up with yours.
And that's grown, and that's not playing boy games.
So, DJ MB, I know you and your wife, you have been together for a long time.
Yeah, married 20 years, but together 26 years.
Right. So, being a married man, I know that you have also,
Yes, I cheated before. You act like you me, like you don't want to say it. I love you for that. You like, yes, I have. I did. It's something that I'm not proud of. I was a boy. I was acting like a boy. But like he said, when you find somebody whose values align with yours and that has grown up and not willing to play childish games, absolutely. It is the worst decision of my life that I made. I regret it every day.
All right. So it's realistic for men to be monogamous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, I have family members who have never cheated. My brother, hopefully my boyfriend's never cheated on me. I haven't found anything out in all these years, so.
I'm sure he has it. He's a good dude. But yes, you can find you definitely can find that relationship. I mean, like you said, there are a lot of boys out there. When you find the right man that's ready to do what he's supposed to do, I think that you can find that. And anybody that's saying that's not true is lame. Because there are.
One more question for you, DJ MB.
Yes.
It's personal.
Go ahead.
Are threesomes something that needs to be had in a relationship?
Need to be had? I would say no. I've never had a threesome with my wife. I never had a desire to have a threesome with my wife. I don't want to share my wife. I don't want to see my wife with nobody. Man, woman, alien, nobody.
And I just want to say, more people don't have threesomes in relationships than do. So don't be hyped up by people talking about it all the time.
Right.
If you want to do it, you can do it. If that's something that y'all both agree on,
yeah.
But you definitely don't have to. More people don't do that. So I know we get hyped up by seeing people talk about things and hearing about it in the news and in the rumors. But the truth of the matter is, there's more people that don't do things like that than do it. But it's okay, whatever you decide.
Yeah, don't do it if you want to do it. I think the closest I got was I think my wife paid for a lap dance. That was it.
And plus the dildo you had.
Sure, it was no damn dildo, but I think that was it. I think that my wife paid for a lap dance, which was about 30 seconds, and that was it.
All right. Thank y'all.
All righty. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Let's go.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. Say it with your chest. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
So if you got something on your mind, let it out.
Hello, who's this?
This is Nikki calling from Florida. How are y'all doing this
Hey,
morning?
Florida. What's up? What part of Florida?
I'm actually located in Central Florida.
Okay.
What the hell is that? What area is that?
It's like Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. Okay.
Oh, shout out to my girl Koya in Orlando.
What up, Koya? D-Strong. Get it off your chest.
So first of all, I called on Friday. They hung up, but I wanted to wish a congratulations to my brother and my sister-in-law. They had their first baby. His name is Cairo.
Hey.
He was born on Friday. He's absolutely handsome.
Nice.
But the reason why I called, I missed my flight yesterday. I guess there was bad weather in Orlando.
Yeah.
Everybody was pissed off. We had to book hotels. They wouldn't comp nobody. And then was rebooking flights talking about you had to wait until Tuesday to fly out.
Hell no.
Work. Yeah. So we're all on the phone with customer service. Customer service is trying to get people on flights. People are like, forget it. We'll fly down to Miami and drop back up to Orlando. It's been crazy. So now I'm at a hotel, and I had to call my kid and be like, look, Mama's not coming home until Monday night. It is ridiculous. I'm like, this is supposed to be a good weekend. My nephew's here. Everything is good. I done had me a good little trip. And then I start in Virginia for a whole nother day.
Yeah, the weather was nasty. I was leaving Jacksonville yesterday, and my flight was delayed like 2 hours to get back home. So it's been nasty.
They kept delaying it.
And I want to say one thing. These airports, customer service, I love Delta, right? I fly Delta all the time. But when I call to speak to a representative and you tell me there's a 9-hour wait or a 6-hour wait, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all got to do better than
And
that.
I want to say,
You
call
gotta do better
that
than
airline and let them know all the issues you have, because they should definitely be covering your hotel, giving you a voucher or something.
You know what? Exactly. That's what I said. I said when I check out, I'm going to go get a full receipt. They were talking about they weren't conference hotels because there wasn't an issue with the plane versus it just being inclement weather. And I was like, nah, forget that. Y'all got to comp me something.
What airline?
Nobody. Frontier. And I've never had an issue with Frontier, but even coming out of Orlando on Friday, we were delayed about 2 hours.
You might be on your own with Frontier. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a great day.
You too, now, Mama.
I refuse to miss the Breakfast Club this morning, so I was like, let me call them and let them know how they feel.
Yeah. And look, I like the fact that you still have positive energy, because sometimes we can get so angry when things are happening, but sometimes it's out of your control. So all you can do is just be like, okay, let's just find some solutions.
Listen, the Uber was scheduled last night. Check out. I'm going downstairs getting my receipt, and I'm getting my ass on that plane and getting my ass back to the crazy state of Florida. Y'all hear me?
There you go. Let's go. Back to the crazy.
Have a good morning, Mama. Hello, who's this?
It's Dre calling out of Orlando, Florida.
What's up, Dre?
Good morning to everybody. DJ MV, Charlamagne the Guys, Angela Yee.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. I'm just a young brother under modification, as Charlamagne like to say. And I kind of been listening to you guys for a while, and I would like to just say you guys are doing an amazing job. You're trying to steer a lot of people in the right way.
All right.
So now I would like to talk about how Diddy and Beyonce and all our famous role models in the music industry, and you, of course, Angela, you guys have businesses, and you guys are trying to teach how Black people are trying to gain wealth and all of the accesses and properties to, like, taxes and whatever. You guys are really trying to teach people, but how comes we are buying $28 million boats and yachts and whatever, and we're not buying property and having Black people build up on that property, like in Oklahoma?
What do you mean? Who bought a $28 million yacht?
I'm just saying, like, I've heard Jay-Z and Beyonce bought a boat not a boat, a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, first of all, that Rolls Royce is an investment. I know
it'll be worth
crazy.
more money later.
It'll be worth a whole lot of money later. But, I mean, people can do what they want with their money. You don't know if they own properties or buildings or skyscrapers. You don't know what people do. You know
and
what I mean?
They also
Jay-Z
do a lot for the community,
they
too.
They do. And they employ a lot of people. So does Diddy. So does, Hove. They do employ a lot of people, and they do help a lot.
It's a hard balance, because sometimes people want to talk about what they're doing, and then other times you want to keep things private and not put it on Front Street, so people don't know everything that you have your hands in.
And Hove has helped a bunch of artists in the industry when it came to their taxes, when it came to their masters, when it came to helping them get out of court.
But aside from just artists, even with criminal justice reform.
Yeah, so they do a lot.
No, I understand that. What I'm trying to say is, let's build our own community, just like how we had our Black-owned town. I believe it's in Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, you were talking about.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds great, and it sounds wonderful. It takes time, and hopefully we can get to that point. But right now, we have to just keep building. And what we're doing is we're teaching our own how to make money, not just giving them money. We're teaching them how to buy properties, how to do investments, how to be an entrepreneur, how to be everything that's needed to do it. So, I mean, it takes time. You see Killer Mike just, created his own black bank, and it takes time.
You see what Tyler Perry's done in Atlanta with his studios there? Now people are filming there a lot more than they've been in L.A. and New York.
Okay, and my last question is, what is your best advice for a 20-year-old like me trying to make it?
Well, what do you want to do?
I like to produce music, but producing beats, I make underground music.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's easy. There's a zillion and one artists out there that rap. I mean, you have one thing that's free to you, and that's the internet. I would start sending beats to all these rappers, these producers, these A&Rs, and hopefully somebody hears it. And you just remember, the first time you sell a beat, you're not going to get $100 million. You might have to let that beat go for free.
You might not never get $100 million from selling a beat.
But that beat might go, and that beat might create, millions of dollars for you later on. But just think of it like that.
Okay.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Ooh, well, there's a lot of fights going down this weekend, and these are like official fights. What is going on in the world of boxing? But let's talk about Lamar Odom. Was this a fair matchup, him versus Aaron Carter?
No, it wasn't fair at all, but it was funny. We'll get into it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Sway Lee is saying that he was robbed of some jewelry. He was staying at the Mondrian in South Beach, and he said that $300,000 worth of jewelry was stolen from his room when he was ready to check out this past Thursday. He said he told police about the missing jewelry, which they said consisted of some chains and a bracelet. So he was there celebrating his birthday, and he believes that hotel workers are responsible for the alleged theft. Now, according to the Mondrian, they gave a statement. They said the hotel is working in full cooperation with the police and authorities. As always, the safety and security of our guests and colleagues remain our top priority.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's two things. One, you can see exactly who went in the room, right? If they used the key card, unless he didn't close his door all the way. And the second thing is, they usually have safes. You put your jewelry in a safe, right? You should.
I always wonder about that though, because can't they get into the safe?
Not the cleaning staff can't get into the safe. It's usually managers or security. Yeah, so that's why most people put it in the safe. But that usually happens a lot of times
And
when you
people be
close your door.
forgetting,
You don't
too.
close your door all the way. Like when you leave your hotel room, some people don't close the door all the way, so the door never closes, and people just be bumping in the room, see who's there.
And I always, when it comes to the whole safe situation, I don't know. I feel like have you ever put stuff in a safe and forgot you left it there? And
One time in North Carolina. What's that hotel we always stay in North Carolina? In Charlotte?
The Ballantine?
The Ballantine. And I think like 3 days later, they found it and called me and gave it back to me.
That was nice of them.
Very nice.
All right, now Floyd Mayweather says that his house in Vegas was burglarized. He's offering a $100,000 reward for the stolen property. So he wrote on social media, one's home is their sanctuary, place of peace, relaxation, and comfort. When someone violates that sanctuary, it is disturbing and hurtful. He said they did steal many valuable handbags and other belongings of substantial value. So that's why he's offering at least $100,000 reward for information that leads to the return.
Yeah, it sucks. When somebody comes in and violates your property and violates your home, it just gives you an awkward feeling. A couple years, I'd say about 10 years ago, somebody did the same when I was on vacation. And now that's the reason why I have a dog that stays outside and a dog that stays inside.
I got an indoor dog,
I got
an
an
outdoor
indoor dog and an outdoor dog. So
All
if you
right.
pass the outdoor dog and you inside, good luck to you.
And French Montana's driver was reportedly attacked and he was robbed at gunpoint outside of the Dream Hotel in Manhattan. They said that his driver was allegedly wearing a $300,000 watch and a $40,000 gold Cuban link chain, and it was taken by two men in black masks. So
Now, that wasn't his driver. That can't be his driver. That young man was 18 years old. That was one of French's guys that was driving him around. That wasn't his driver wearing a $300,000 watch and a $50,000 Cuban link. That was one of his friends that was driving him around.
do you automatically give your stuff up if somebody comes at you, even though because they said at first the driver wouldn't take the necklace off?
No. Your first instinct is not to give it up. Your first instinct is like, no, I'm not giving you nothing. I paid for this.
Hopefully everything's insured.
And then when they pull a gun out, you be like,
All right, now the Lamar Odom Aaron Carter fight. Did anybody watch this fight that went down? They said it sold out pretty quickly. And as you know, we all know Lamar Odom and things that he's been through in his life. So I'm sure that was a nice payday for him. That was actually at $29.99 if you wanted to live stream that. So they said, I'm sure that there's all these celebrity boxing matches going on, so I'm sure it's a little nice payday.
It was a funny fight.
2 rounds.
Yeah, Aaron Carter, I mean, he was hitting Lamar, it looked like with so many haymakers, and Lamar was just eating those punches, and Lamar just said, you know what, enough of this. Hit him one time, put him right on his ass.
He's a lot taller than him, too. See, he's 10 inches taller.
Lamar was beating the brakes on
He
that
looked like
young boy.
a child trying to
did.
fight him. All right, and Netflix has opened an online shop now offering merchandise from some of their hit shows. So you can get stuff from Bridgerton, Stranger Things, and that store is Netflix Shop. And those collections have designers that are doing caps, hoodies, T-shirts, futuristic-looking anime-inspired figurines, alarm clocks, and there's going to eventually be other knickknacks like charms and home decor.
Right.
So if you want to get anything from some of your favorite shows, it only makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, and all the producers of Bridgerton, I'm
Nope,
free to somehow.
please don't do it.
I know you still didn't get a replacement for, what's his name, Reggae?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't get a
Reggae
replacement
Sean.
for him, so you can call Rashawn. Yes, and I'm willing. Goodness gracious. All right, front page news is up next. What are we talking about, Yee?
Yes, and we are going to talk about a dangerous COVID-19 variant that is on the rise that could cause some outbreaks in the U.S.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Peace to the planet, Charlamagne the God here. This year has been tough on mental health. Genomind is here to help. Genomind has developed an innovative new tool for groundbreaking insights into your unique genetic predispositions. Go to mentalhealthmap.com to be empowered on your mental health and well-being.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy and
Morning.
Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. All right, let's get in some front page news. All right, Sunday, NBA scores. Phoenix Suns swept the Nuggets 125-118. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, I thought the Brooklyn Nets were going to take out Milwaukee Bucks, no problem. But Kyrie Irving, he left the game yesterday with a sprained right ankle.
Felt like there were some bad calls during that game, too. Some missed calls.
107-96, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Nets. The series is tied 2-2. So, I mean, Kevin Durant, he gets busy. Hopefully he can hold the team on his back. Hopefully they get James Harden back. And hopefully Kyrie Irving just misses a game and is able to come back. But
And
I got
hopefully
Nets
the
winning
refs
this
do
one.
their job, too.
All right. Now, what else we got?
And before you do that, I just want to shout out to Clarissa Shields. I know I wasn't here when y'all discussed her MMA debut.
Yeah, we talked
But she
about
is amazing when
She
it
did her
comes to
thing.
boxing, when it comes to MMA. And I hate the fact that people won't put her on, like, remember she had to promote her own fights last time because they just weren't giving her the right opportunity. So she did her own thing with all women fighting. And now she's in the MMA, you know, just incredible.
I
So
wish
shout
you
out
came up here to
Clarissa
promote
Shields.
it. I wish I would have loved to talk about it beforehand, but we'll get to the next one.
All right, now there's a dangerous COVID-19 variant that is on the rise. They're saying that could cause some outbreaks in some of the states in the United States. Now, they have said the states with the lower vaccination rates are the ones that are really vulnerable right now. So currently 10% of COVID-19 infections in the U.S. can be attributed to this new variant, and they're thinking that it's going to be the dominant strain in the U.S.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about the vaccine? Does that prevent it? Does that help?
Yeah, they're saying
Oh, so it does.
It could be
Okay.
outbreaks in states with lower vaccination rates.
Gotcha.
You know, they were saying that there's like a big correlation between the Republican states and vaccinations and who voted for Trump and, you know, whatever. But I was just noticing that too. All right, now let's talk about these mass shootings. There were at least 4 major U.S. cities that had some mass shootings over the weekend. At least 39 people wounded, 6 dead. And police officials are alarmed about the surge in gun violence. They said it's going to be a bloody summer is what it's looking like. Police in Austin, Cleveland, Chicago, and Savannah were all investigating on Sunday different mass shootings that erupted over a 6-hour streak. What they're saying is there's been 270 mass shootings so far in 2021. And a mass shooting is a single incident in which 4 or more people are shot, regardless of whether or not anybody dies.
Yeah, it's getting to the point we got to get these guns off the street. We got to get illegal guns off the street, and we got to start talking to people. I mean, we got to tell people the consequences. You know, if you shoot somebody, you're going to jail for life, right? You know, you're gonna have to sit in a cell and be bunky with another dude, and you probably will never get a JJ again for your life. Like, is that what you want your life to end with? Just to be in jail for 30, 40 years? Is that what you want by shooting somebody because, you know, ego or pride, or you get upset or whatever it may be? We got to start talking to these people.
All right, now the Air Jordan 1 is now a federally protected trademark. It was a months-long lawsuit against designer Warren Lotus over his dunk lookalikes last year. And now Nike is taking steps to protect their sneakers. So they did officially grant Nike's trademark for the Jordan 1s last week.
It's been so long, and I'm surprised they never trademarked any of their sneakers. That's very weird to me. That seems like a mistake that Nike's done. The 1 is probably the most copied sneaker, probably the most sold out sneaker. So I don't know why that was never trademarked, but it's about time. I wonder what all these people that do these different, you know, alternatives of the 1 are going to do now, because I'm sure Nike's going to be sending all types of cease and desist and suing everybody.
Right, and they're also pursuing trademarks as well for the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, and the Jordan 11s and the Foamposites. Yeah, people take off that swoosh and make it their own.
I would assume, wouldn't you think that Nike would have did this with all their sneakers?
Yeah.
The amount of billions that they made, and like, that's weird.
All right, well, maybe they just figured nobody wants to buy fake bootleg Nikes.
I mean, yeah, you could copy them. You can do all types of things. You can put your own design to them, and that's what people are doing because they're tired. Because the 1s have been out so long, all they're doing is just new colorways, and people are tired of the same old colorways. So with these new designers, they're doing, you know, they're making them look cooler. Even with the Travis Scotts, they put the Nike sign upside down. They're doing different things to make people want to buy them, and not the same sneakers with the same colors coming out every other week. So. Makes sense.
All right, well, that is your front page news.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. So let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We were talking about celebrity boxing in the rumors, right? Mm-hmm. Who would you want to see fight?
Like a real celebrity boxing match?
Real celebrity.
Yeah, celebrity boxing. Like we talked about Peter Guns and Cisco. They fought over the weekend. Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter fought over the weekend. Who would you like to see in a celebrity boxing match?
Ooh.
800-585-1051.
Who would win with DJ Envy and Charlamagne?
Me. But I was thinking more Charlamagne and Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter.
I was going to say Wendy Williams. I'm like, that's not fair.
But Charlamagne would lose.
Definitely
But I would think about, Charlamagne versus Wendy Williams' husband. I would think maybe...
What?
Try to think of another one, a good one.
Maybe Drake versus Pusha T.
That'd be a good one. I would love to see.
Who would you think would win that one?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Pusha T versus Lil Wayne, though. They hate each other so much. Seems like it. But anyway, 800-585-1051. Celebrity boxing. Who would you want to see in the ring? Call us right now.
Wasn't Soulja Boy supposed to fight before? Remember that?
Who was he going to fight?
I don't remember.
He was going to fight everybody at one point, wasn't he? Who was he fighting? Chris Brown.
Yeah, remember that was supposed to happen?
Yeah, Chris Brown will win that one. But anyway, 800-585-1051. Who would you want to see in a
It's a new
celebrity
type of
boxing
versus.
fight? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
You call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Break it down.
800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club. It's topic time.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking celebrity boxing. Now, you know, over the weekend, there was a big celebrity boxing match out in Atlantic City. There was
it a big one?
I mean,
why are you
Lamar
hyping it
Odom was
up?
boxing, so it was big. Lamar
2
Odom
rounds.
boxed Aaron Carter.
Totally 10 inches taller than him.
Yep, and Peter Gunn's
There should be some type of regulations. You should at least be like within the range, like a real boxing
celebrity
match.
boxing. Nobody cares.
Even how much you weigh, like that's ridiculous.
So who would you want to see box? 800-585-1051. Who would you want to see?
DJ Envy versus DJ Drama.
Shout out to Drama. I seen Drama in the airport when I was leaving Atlanta. Me and Drama good now though.
I didn't say y'all wasn't good. It's just boxing. No, you didn't got to be enemies.
I don't know. Drama been working out recently, man.
Yeah.
You got to give me a couple of times.
I'm gonna put my money on Drama.
Yeah, definitely got drama on that one.
Yeah, we all have drama.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
But I put $1 on you and make a whole lot of money if you happen to win.
Who would I want to see Yee fight?
You know, and you see, we took boxing together.
I don't know. Who would you
I
want
have
to see Yee fight?
And I have good
comment.
win, but I do know how to box.
I think Yee should fight like Wendy Williams. Like that'd be like Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter.
I definitely. I would actually no shade, but I would beat Envy also. Because when we did that boxing together, I definitely was.
No, you wasn't. That's a lie.
Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Mary.
Hey, Mary. Who would you want to see in a boxing match?
I'm just Mary.
I want to see Wendy Williams and Gary Owens' wife. I don't know her name, but
Kendra, is it Kendra?
I don't know, but that would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
What she did was disrespectful. She needs to whip her ass.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, bro? What's your name?
This is JD calling from Cleveland.
Who would you want to see in a celebrity boxing match?
Charlamagne, and I want to see Baby, because I want Charlamagne to have to put some respect on his name.
Oh, Charlamagne and Baby, Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Who would you put your money on?
I want to see that. Charlamagne, that's my dude. I think he gets Baby out, and then he won't have no respect on his name.
Remember when Charlamagne did do some boxing rounds? Remember that? It was a struggle.
Yeah, it definitely was a struggle.
Who did he spar with?
Yeah, he fought Sean Porter, yeah.
Sean Porter, yeah, that was ugly.
What up, though?
What up, Doe? What's up, brother?
It's Jay.
Jay.
Yo, good morning, good morning.
Who would you want to see in a boxing match?
Hey, you know what I thought about that I changed my mind on?
What's that?
We're going to have a Queen Bee fight. Little Kim versus Beyonce. Whoever wins the real Queen Bee.
Beyonce's a lot taller than Little Kim, though. That's not fair.
Little Kim from Brooklyn, though.
Hey, look, they both Queen Bees. Somebody got to go down, man.
Okay. All right.
They could have a dance-off.
A dance-off? Hello, who's this?
Hey guys, this is Sandra, the Haitian therapist.
Hey, Sandra, the Haitian therapist. Sac passe.
Oh, my poulet.
Okay.
I think Nicki Minaj versus Remy Ma.
Okay.
Queens versus the Bronx.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you got? Who you got?
Who you got on that one?
Remy.
Okay.
Reminisce.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
What's up, Evan? It's Blake, man. What's going on?
Blake, what's poppin', man? Who you got in the celebrity boxing match, man? Who you putting up against each
I
other?
got a couple of them, man.
Go ahead, go.
I want to see Lil Duval and Cat Williams.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's a good one. They both the same size.
I'm gonna give that to Cat.
pounds.
I'm gonna give that to Cat Williams because he looks like he just fights crazy. Remember when he fought that kid?
That kid beat him up though.
He lost to the kid though.
But have we ever seen Duval fight?
Yeah, but we never seen Duval fight. They both real skinny. I don't know. But hey, who else you got?
All right, Aaron Hall and R. Kelly.
How old are you, man? R. Kelly and Jerry, how old are you do this fight?
Hey.
I give that one to R. Kelly though on the low though. But go ahead.
I might give it to Aaron Hall. I seen Guy perform.
And who else you got?
Angela Yee and Gucci Mane.
I definitely win.
Thank you, bro. 800-585-1051. We're talking celebrity boxing matches. Who would you love to see in a celebrity boxing match? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Come on.
800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking celebrity boxing matches. Over the weekend, it was Lamar Odom versus Aaron Carter. Lamar Odom won that one easily. And then Peter Gunz fought Cisco from Love and Hip Hop New York. And they said Peter Gunz lost that one. I didn't see that fight, but they said Peter Gunz lost. All right, so we're asking, who would you want to see in a celebrity boxing match? Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Tony. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Tony? Who would you love to see box?
Oh, I'd like to see Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
So
I think that would pack the biggest stadium and make the most amount of money.
So you just want to see a heart attack. That's all you want to see. Them two old men are pass out when they have their boxing trunks on backwards, want to be tripping down the stairs. I wouldn't want to see that.
All right.
But thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good? It's Felix.
Hey, Felix, what's up, bro? Who would you want to see in a boxing match?
50 Cent and Jim Jones.
Wow, who you think will win?
I don't know. That's why I want to see it. They both been talking crazy.
That'd be a good one.
If you had to bet, though. If you had to bet.
If I bet, I want to say I think Jim might have a little step over 50 because Jim, you know what I mean? He a different type of beast.
Yeah, Jim work out every day. Jim is totally fit, but so is 50. 50 was an ex-Golden Glove. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
I think Jim got that you know, he did time back in the day, so you know I think that got him feeling a little different.
Okay. All right. That'd be a good one. Hello, who's this?
It's Janice. How y'all doing?
How you doing, Janice? Who would you love to see in a boxing match, celebrity boxing match?
Okay, hear me out. Rihanna, and I know I said that wrong, and Tiana Taylor.
That would be a good one.
Wow.
Look, right. Because, look, first off, they used to talk smack back in the day, right? But a lot of these fights been one-sided where, like, okay, you know one person is likely going to beat the other. But there's no way to know which one of those girls would win in that fight. I think they would wear each other out, and I'm here for it.
Okay. I just think if Rihanna starts swinging, Tiana Taylor dances and moves so fast, she wouldn't be able to hit her. She'd be doing like the Matrix and all types of moving left and right. I don't think they won't be able to hit each other.
Exactly. Either way, it's going to sell out.
I'm with you.
You know what's good, though? It would be good for people to just settle their differences in the ring. Like Big Lotto versus Randy Rucci.
Yeah, nobody want to fight, though, because you might lose, and you know what I mean?
Then that means you lose everything.
Yeah, you lose everything. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. It's Amira from Manhattan.
Hey, good morning. Who would you love to see in a boxing match?
Tekashi and the Baby.
Why the Baby, though?
Yeah, that's random.
It's because like I can see that the Baby is basically a coming up artist and he's like the top chart, and Tekashi, he just needs to get beat down.
Okay. Oh, so you just want to see Tekashi get beat up?
Yes.
Okay.
Goodness
like
gracious.
Tekashi versus Mike Tyson.
yeah, pretty much that's what she said.
Yes.
It's the last one. Hello, who's this?
It's Mo.
Mo, man, who would you love to see in a boxing match?
Man, I want Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson.
Come on now.
So you want somebody that's 5'2" to fight somebody that's 6'5"?
What about Tyrese versus The Rock?
That's not fair either. You gotta do Tyrese versus Tank.
I want Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart.
You want to see? Nobody
That's
wants to
not
see
fair. Oh, that's a joke.
Goodbye, man. or Tyrese versus Genuine. Who would you want to see, Dramos?
You gotta do 50 versus Ja. This is a classic.
Yeah, that's classic. What about Anuel and Bad Bunny?
Nah, wait. First of all, you didn't say the guy's name right. Anuel.
Anuel.
Hey, come on, you know Envy can't.
And Bad
You can't even pronounce English names.
Now you want to fight me.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I want to see DJ Dramos versus Dan Rue.
You're looking like that would be a good one. They're the same person though, so I mean, they can't be on screen at the same time. All right, well, 800-585-1051. Now, Charlamagne is out. But if you want to give somebody donkey of the day, phone lines are wide open. It could be your mama, your baby mama, your daddy, your baby daddy, your boss, your friend. It could be Yee. It could be Charlamagne, whoever you want. 800-585-1051. You can give donkey of the day to whoever you want. Now we got rumors on the way?
Yes, and let's talk about Polo G. He was arrested in Miami over the weekend. We'll tell you what he had to say.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Oh, Envy.
What? You said diarrhea.
All right, well, NBC has halted production on their competition show Ultimate Slip and Slide after a diarrhea outbreak among multiple members of the crew. They said that up to 40 crew members fell violently ill during production on the ranch, and the health and safety of everyone on the set is their number one priority. Now, when I first saw this headline, I thought somebody slipped and slided and some stuff came out.
That is nasty.
Yeah, but it happens in real life to a lot of people. All right, now Chris Rock said he has fired people on set because they couldn't listen to a woman. He was doing the Actors on Actors interview with Nicole Kidman for Variety magazine, and this is the rule that he revealed that he has on set.
Let's not downplay the fact how hard it must have been to be a woman at that time. It's like, I'm the boss.
Yeah, it is still tricky.
It is still. I've fired people because they couldn't listen to a woman.
And why couldn't they?
It was just some mental stuff like, how come he's not doing? And then I realized.
That's dope. Because that's a lot of women in the workplace feel like they are not heard the way that they should be. So I commend Chris Rock for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we talked about this previously. Cat Williams claims that Cedric the Entertainer stole a joke from him. Let's flash back to that.
Mm-hmm.
The comedian was already bigger and more famous than me, and he took my closing joke and made it his closing joke on Kings of Comedy. I was in the theater. I paid my money to go see Kings of Comedy, and to see my joke being there and not me was about as disrespectful as it gets in our craft. And I really took it really personally with Cedric the Entertainer at that time.
Now, Cedric the Entertainer has responded. He went on social media and said, to all my peoples hitting me about the Cat Williams commentary, I say, no, sir. That joke has roots tied into so many other of my jokes. To know me is know most of my jokes are very similar. Animated characters, acted a sense of humor. I've had jokes stolen. I've had similar premises to others as well. But that joke has DNA that's over 30 years old, specifically from me. Cigarette hanging from the lip and all. Here's what else he had to say.
I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Cat was doing comedy then. So, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Cat do a space shuttle joke. So I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, slighted by that, but that's my joke, dog.
Yeah, and that happens a lot in comedy. People have like a similar premise for a joke.
Right.
Because there's some things that are universal that happens to a lot of people.
Right.
And so sometimes it's hard to tell if someone stole a joke or if they just happen to have a joke that's similar to a joke that you have.
Similar to your joke, right.
All right, now Bill Maher was talking about Kevin Hart on his show, and he slammed Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart claimed in the New York Times that white power and white privilege is at an all-time high. Here is what Bill Maher had to say.
Kevin Hart expressed a view many hold when he told the New York Times, "You're witnessing white power and white privilege at an all-time high." This is one of the big problems with wokeness, that what you say doesn't have to make sense or jibe with the facts or ever be challenged, lest the challenge itself be conflated with racism. But saying white power and privilege is at an all-time high is just ridiculous. Higher than a century ago, the year of the Tulsa Race Massacre? Higher than during slavery? And I mean actual slavery, not Prince doesn't like his record contract slavery.
Wow. Well, Kevin Hart responded on social media. Mm-hmm. This is an perfect example, by the way. He said, Bill Maher's response is exactly my point. Has our world made progress? Of course we have. But are we witnessing racism in today's time in ways that we shouldn't be? Of course we are. I'm not a political figure and have no desire to ever be one. The internet has put a magnifying glass on how dominant racism still is in our country. To ignore that, Bill Maher, is ridiculous. To take my quote literally is also ridiculous. You are witnessing the same craziness that I am. When I speak of white privilege, I'm speaking of moments that make no sense. For example, the storming of the Capitol. If they were black, they would have been killed on the spot. Lastly, message to all, an opinion is just that. It's an opinion. Everyone is entitled to have one. If you disagree, that's fine. Now go have a great Sunday. Live, love, and laugh.
That doesn't seem crazy that they're arguing about white privilege
being at an all-time high.
All-time high now than it was 10 years ago. Is that the argument that we have? And instead of just saying yes, white
Bill Maher's
privilege?
like, I mean,
is
more
it
than
high?
slavery.
Like, come on. It just sounds stupid.
It's not as bad as slavery. I mean,
and that's part of the problem. We're having an argument about if it was higher now or higher back then. Let's have the conversation about why it's high now. How about that conversation? Not, well, it was higher 10 years ago. It just sounds stupid. It sounds like a stupid argument.
All right, now Polo G was arrested in Miami on Saturday. He would not speak to the media after he was released, but he did go on Twitter to proclaim that he was displeased with the arrest. He feels like he was targeted. And he said, one of the officers told us they were on us since we got off our jet. They playing foul in Miami, and that ish been like that for a minute. He was celebrating his recently released Hall of Fame album when the cops pulled over an SUV that he was inside of following a party, and there was a dispute over whether Polo G and the rest of the occupants would exit the vehicle. They said he was forcibly removed from the car, prompting a struggle. Authorities say that he struck an officer multiple times, and they discovered 2 firearms inside the vehicle, although it was unclear who the weapons belonged to. Now, his mother/manager took to social media, and this is what she had to say.
We're in Miami and we just left Polo's release party. My kids called me in a frenzy saying that the police are all behind them, 20 cars deep, and this is not an exaggeration. What is ridiculous is the fact that a young black man can celebrate his success and still be looked at as a mother nigga. And then when I go and approach them to ask them about my children, they tell us if we don't leave that they're gonna lock us the up. And I am not having it. My children will not be a casualty. I have raised my children right. They are respectful people, and we are celebrating the success, and this is how it ends, not on my watch.
Right. Well, that is a damn shame. Imagine you celebrating. And by the way, Polo G does have a lot to celebrate with Hall of Fame. When we see what these numbers are looking like, they said he's expected to move anywhere between 165,000 and 175,000 units. Looks like a #1 project. That's huge numbers. But imagine you're celebrating this amazing project you put out, and the police are just messing with you, and you haven't done anything.
Yeah, and that sounds crazy. I mean, his mother gave him, I think, $100,000 as a gift. He was celebrating, just left his album release party, and I would love to know why they pulled him over, why they pulled him out of the car. They have to have some type of cause, right? And then he asked why, then you throw him on the floor and
forcibly take him out the car and tell him that we've been following you, targeting you. All right, and since we talked about album sales, the Migos, Culture 3, looks like their album right now is on track to do anywhere between 125 to 135,000 units.
Nice. Shout to I like that album. You heard the album yet?
I haven't heard it yet.
Album's dope. I like the album.
I got to catch up on everything. You know, I was traveling all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, Donkey Today's up next. Charlamagne is out. So if you want to give somebody Donkey of the Day, call us up right now.
This is your chance.
We'll
I have
put you
one.
on the air. Who you want to give Donkey to?
When I was in Vegas, this bothered me so much.
What?
So we were staying
Oh,
at
wait.
the...
Do it when you come back. Do it when you come back. We'll do it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Angela Yee here, and did you know that the General Insurance has been saving people money for nearly 60 years? That's a long time. So if you want the quality coverage you deserve at prices you can afford, check out The General. 800-GENERAL or visit thegeneral.com.
It's your time to nominate a donkey of your own.
Remember now, it's how they choose.
Call in now. 800-585-1051.
Hello, who's this?
This is Carlisle.
Carlisle, what's up? Who you want to give Donkey to?
Charlamagne. Tell him stop using that fake accent.
What fake accent?
Your wife is a yardie.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
And, Angelique, you got Caribbean roots. Charlamagne's a Yankee. Tell him stop it.
I definitely, listen, it hurts my ears every time.
All right, brother.
Mine's too.
You lied. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Desiree.
Hey, Desiree. Who you want to give Donkey to?
I want to give Donkey of the Day to my job. I really would love to call them out, but people from my job listen and go job and work. All right, I work for like this company. We've been running ever since COVID started, and we found out that the owner of the company got like over $3 million in hazard pay money and stuff like that, and we did not get paid any hazard pay the entire time we've been working. And he sent out emails, well, not him, but they've been sending out emails to people in the company saying that, you know, different people can get $300 or $400 or $500 of bonus money, but you can't miss any days up to like July something. You can't call out. You
Oh,
can't
hell no.
transfer your position. You can't like do a bunch of different things, and then you'll get the pay like somewhere in the middle of July.
Oh, that is
And I think
crazy.
that is so bogus.
What if
And
you get
it's just
COVID?
So messed up. Huh?
I said, what if you get COVID? You can't call out.
Right, and they're not even giving. They were giving us COVID pay, and then they stopped that like back in March. I think it's like for only medical reasons you can call out, but it's like to whatever their standard of a medical emergency would be, you know?
Right. That's messed up.
Even
These
so,
companies
I
get
think
all
that's
this
wrong.
money
Like,
that's supposed to trickle down to their employees, and they're not even doing it. They just keeping it.
Yeah, that's whack.
yes, and the company has like such a high turnover rate because they don't want to pay people. Like, it's just so crazy. I'm ready to find a new job, but yeah, he definitely deserves Donkey of the Day, him and his company.
They definitely deserve it.
Done.
Hello, who's this?
This is Octavia calling from Harlem.
Hey, good morning. Who you want to give donkey to?
So the Donkey of the Day goes to...
Who's that?
Well, she works at the Jeep dealership down in South Carolina.
Why you want to give it to her?
Because she tried to charge me $3,000 for body work that's only for $1,300.
Ooh, no, she
Yeah, 'cause
didn't.
my car got it broke down on the side of the road, so had to get that fixed up. But I'm back in New York, Miss.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, mama.
Thank you.
All righty. Hello, who's this?
Hey, good morning. It's Lex. How are you?
Hey, Lex, who you want to give donkey to?
I want to give Donkey of the Day to my ex-employer at Vans. So here's the story. I'm a 29-year-old black creative. I was their marketing director. And there's a particular employee. He was a white gay male. But for some reason, whenever he talked to me, he only wanted to talk about black events. Hey, did you see that black lady on TV
Oh,
today?
no.
Did you check out
My
Oprah?
goodness.
So then he got comfortable enough and started saying the N-word.
No,
in
he did
conversation.
not.
Yes, he did, and it wasn't nigga, it was Gur.
Wow. Did you report him? You should have reported him.
I did. I reported him. It happened on 4 different occasions. He never got reprimanded. Nothing ever happened. Then there was another situation where an older male took a picture of me, or wanted to take a picture of me because he said I look sexy in my dress. I reported him too. Had a meeting, where I was giving a marketing presentation. These 2 particular employees heckled me. So I told my boss, I was like, hey, it's a lot of disrespect. I wish there was more that you could do to kind of intervene when these things happen. I'm a creative. This is not conducive for my creative process. So she said, you know what, we'll figure something out. I'm sorry that you feel this way. Let's take the weekend. We'll discuss it on Monday. I come on Monday, ready for things to be hashed out, ready for people, to get written up, things like that.
And nothing.
I get termination papers.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
man, I am so sorry. That is
Sensitive,
awful.
complaining millennial, and I didn't fit. I live in Florida where it's the at-will state. So, yeah.
Well, get
I
them
got
donkey
fired.
today. They deserve that donkey.
And you complain.
Yeah, you are donkeys of the day.
All right. Well,
That's
thank you,
terrible
mama.
when you have things going on at work and they ain't got your back at all.
Now, who you want to give donkey today to? Yeah, you said you want to give donkey today to somebody.
Yeah, this was bothering me. So I was staying at the Palazzo, and I went to the pool, me and my friend Ingrid. It was like 110 degrees in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go outside, and we're like, hey. We tell the guy that, there's 2 guys standing there. They're the ones that, give you seats and get the towels and everything. And we're like, yeah, we wanted to get 2 chairs. And he was like, oh, it's first come, first serve, so you got to find it. So I was like, okay. So we found 2 chairs, and then she had to go and get towels and everything. Then we see him come, the same guy who told us it was first come, first serve, and he has 4 people with him, 4 white guys with him, and he seats them right in front of us, and he puts the towels out for them and everything.
Really?
And I say that, and then he goes to us, oh, see, y'all found some seats. And I was like, yeah, I thought it was first come, first serve. What do we have to do to get service like that?
What'd he say?
He just was quiet.
Did you get his name?
No, because then I went to the front to try to see if I could see him, and he was gone. But
Wow.
yes,
And what hotel was that?
First, that was at the Palazzo. That irritated me so bad. I was like, I can't believe that he came over here right after us and seated these 4 white guys, but then told us it was first come, first serve.
That is crazy. Well, donkey today to that gentleman. Absolutely. 800-585-1051. If you want to give somebody donkey of the day, you can at any time. Now, we were talking about a story earlier.
Yes. NBC shut down production on Ultimate Slip and Slide because of an explosive diarrhea outbreak.
All right, so let's have some fun on a Monday.
Really?
800-585-1051.
Diarrhea is fun?
Have you had?
It's fun like diarrhea.
I mean, it's fun to talk about. Have you had a diarrhea explosion?
At an inconvenient time.
Yeah, at work or at an inconvenient time.
It's happened to everybody. There's nobody, I think, in this world that cannot say they've had an inconvenient diarrhea explosion.
Let me just tell you, you just ran to the bathroom, so we would just assume.
I came right back. I had to pee.
Oh, all right. Okay. Making sure. All right, so let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Let's talk diarrhea this morning. It's the Breakfast Club.
Envy don't even make it to the bathroom when he has to go.
Shut up.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about diarrhea. Now, what happened, Yee?
Yes, NBC has had to stop production on their competition show, Ultimate Slip and Slide. There was a diarrhea outbreak among multiple members of the crew. So they said it was explosive. People were collapsing on set and being forced to run into porta potties.
Goodness gracious. So we're asking 800-585-1051. Have you ever had a explosion?
Envy, tell yours. You had one here and had to change your underwear.
Yeah, I had one here. Yeah, I did. This
he had to call his mother to bring him some new panties.
No, I didn't have to call my mom, but sometimes I thought it was gas and it wasn't gas.
Oh man!
And then I just had to use my boxes and wipe my booty and just be free balling the whole day.
Ugh.
That happened then, and it happened one time in my car.
How many times has this happened?
He loves taking that risk, yeah.
It happened in my car.
You need a diaper.
I thought a little gas, it wasn't gas.
We might gotta get you some Pampers.
And then you can smell it. You can smell it. And I was like, oh, this ain't right.
Ugh.
So
you rock it back and forth right now.
Yeah. So I just sat in it and I waited till I got home.
You sat in it like an infant.
Yeah, I did.
We got to get you some adult diapers. I think that could be actually a good thing. We can get you an endorsement deal.
Just stop it. Has it happened to you, Yee?
So one time, not in my underwear, but one time I was on a date and I was like, I got to go home. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and the restaurant only had one toilet. So I did end up going to the bathroom at the restaurant. There's like a line outside, which kind of sucked, but I felt much better.
What about you, Dramos?
Yeah, this is a story of my life. We could do 2 breaks of me just talking about all the times this happened.
Goodness gracious.
So wait, did you make it to the bathroom or did you ever go on yourself?
No, I'm not as bad as Emmy where I went on myself. I think the one that stands out, I went on a date, and this was like back in like the MySpace days. I met this girl. I think my mom dropped me off at Applebee's. And then
my mom dropped me off at Applebee's. And, Mom, could you come back and get me?
I had to go in the bathroom, but I was gone for like a half hour, so she was just sitting at the table by herself. I had to try to pretend like I was on the phone.
She thought you left.
So you was on during the date, you was waiting in the bathroom for 30 minutes?
Bro, what are you going to do?
It sounded more like you were constipated.
Nah, I was just
That doesn't sound like diarrhea.
It was a messy one.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Phil. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Phil, man? When have you had the bubble guts, man?
I drive buses, right? And I went to Golden Corrals, right? And my hotel's like 10 minutes away from the Golden Corrals. And there's a whole bunch of traffic, right? Imagine you have to do that and people on the bus have to pull over in the emergency thing.
Ooh. At a little brown corral.
Yeah, so what happened is I had to knock everybody over and say, you okay? I'm like, nah. I had to go in the back of the bus. I'm glad it's the bathroom in the back of the bus. If it wasn't, it would have been a horrible thing.
That's disgusting. Your bus driver stops the bus and runs to the back of the bus to
While we're all on it, like, damn.
Hello, who's this?
Savannah.
Hey, good morning. We're talking diarrhea.
You sound too cute to have diarrhea.
So listen, so I'm in the military, right? And we're standing in formation. I'm already late because I had diarrhea. And so my teacher's yelling at me, and it just starts to calm down. And he's like, look, you need to go fix yourself. It was so embarrassing. Everyone's just staring at me.
In front of everybody. Remember that happened on Flavor of Love?
In front of everybody.
That's disgusting.
Did they ever let you forget about it?
No.
What they call you?
I literally called
All right.
You be saying it to Carlton?
Hello, who's this?
It's Bread.
Bread, what's up, man? We're talking about diarrhea explosions, man. It happened to you?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, man, it happened to me, man. My hometown, Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to New Community, my hood.
He had to shout out the whole hood for this story.
Nobody representing you right now. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, representing diarrhea in Newark, New Jersey.
Anyway, we were playing ball. We playing ball at New Street School. I go for a layup. As soon as I go up, man, it come right down. I just keep running right out the playground.
Oh, my God. Nobody wanted to guard you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you make the layup?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Thank you, brother. 800-585-1051. We're talking diarrhea explosions. Has it ever happened to you? Just a weird spot. Maybe work, maybe in the car, maybe playing basketball. Call us up.
Maybe
at the
during
Breakfast...
sex.
That's disgusting. Call us up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Come on.
800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about diarrhea explosions. Now, this came from where, Yee?
NBC, they halted production on their Ultimate Slip and Slide show after a diarrhea outbreak among the crew. They said people were collapsing and being forced to run into porta potties.
Now, hello, who's this?
It's Angel, man, from Jayville.
Angel, man, from Jayville. Duval.
I could already tell you done had a few incidents.
I was at Whispers this weekend in Duval, but go ahead, tell us your story, brother.
Listen,
Duval.
Man, I'm selling cars at the time. I already know I got to get to this restroom before my appointment come in. I'm not going to take the stairs because I'm like on the edge. And you know mentally when you head into the bathroom and got to drop a deuce,
yeah,
it's about to come out.
Right.
I'm laying the toilet paper down on the toilet stool, sit down. By the time I got to the bathroom, they called me back down, man.
Damn. It's like
So
Groundhog Day. Is he going to see his shadow or is he going to come out?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm like, I got to get this together. Focus. We get out here. I get in the bed of the truck, showing the truck, showing blah, blah, blah. As I step off the back of the tailgate, I fell.
Ooh.
When I hit the ground, it exploded.
It broke. You broke the seal.
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Help, I pooped and I can't get up.
I got on cream pants. So I stayed on my back. The customer stood over me. Are you all right? Trying to help me. I say, no, just let me stay here. I say, you all go continue to look. Let me go grab the key. I went straight to my vehicle, went straight to the house. I wasn't no longer than 4 or 5 miles away from the dealership. I called back. I told one of my cousins, you all have to go out there and take care of them customers, man. I just messed in my doggone pants, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
You talking about somebody embarrassed, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
You was laying on your back.
Did you sell a car, bro?
That incident. Oh, yeah. But check this out. It was half a deal because I left to go take care of that.
Oh, damn it, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry about that, brother.
But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. And hey, man, y'all doing y'all thing. Good luck. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Thank you. You the ish too, man.
I'm gonna be to your car show in Atlanta.
No, you not.
No, I don't know. Wear those cream pants we like.
All right, man. I'll see you in Atlanta,
have
brother.
a good day.
You too.
All right.
Hello, who's this?
How you doing? It's Rick.
Rick, what's up, brother? We're talking about diarrhea explosions.
I live in Atlanta. I'm from Brooklyn, but I moved to Atlanta. Had an apartment in Buckhead. I got my job. First day of my job, the day before, my vehicle got towed. So I had to take a bus an hour and 10 minutes to the tow yard. But the bus dropped you off a mile and a half away from the tow yard. Night before, I was feeling real so I guess I caught the flu or whatever. First day of work, I got hired. Just got hired. First day of work. So I had to walk to the tow yard. On the way to the tow yard, a mile and a half away, I had an explosion.
Oh, man.
Bro, they went down my leg.
Wow.
I had to walk all the way to the tow yard. I paid for my vehicle, bought my vehicle. I got my vehicle out, and then I had to sit on it and ride to Walmart to buy a new pair of slacks, underwears, and socks.
Could anybody tell that you just walking around like that?
Yeah, I don't know if they could tell because the tow yard part was on the outside, but when I got to Walmart, I knew they could tell. I just act like I ain't even noticed.
Like, what y'all looking at?
Yo, for real. So I rushed, got my socks, slacks, and a new pair of drawers, and I got to my to the bathroom, changed it, took a mini shower, and I was on my way, started my first day.
He said a mini shower. That was a bird bath, bro. That's not no damn mini shower. Thank you, man. But you know, I just thought about it. So when I did it, I had to wipe my butt with my boxes, and I just threw the boxes in the garbage can. And yeah, that's probably one of the worst feelings ever.
What, throwing your boxes away?
No, the diarrhea's dripping down your leg. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't feel good.
No.
And for
All right.
anybody who tries, never mind, I won't even say it.
What's the moral of the story? When you're up,
When you
on the
gotta
ladder
go,
and
you
your
gotta
butt
go.
starts to platter diarrhea. Diarrhea. Y'all remember that song?
Yep.
We gotta normalize diarrhea.
It sounded pretty normal. Nobody sounded like they were, you know.
Oh yeah, there's too
a lot
much
of people
shame in that
called in.
happens. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying? It happens to all of us.
My goodness.
It's still embarrassing.
All right. Well, we got rumors on the way.
Yes, and we are going to talk about T-Pain. He told the story about Nicki Minaj turning him down for a collab, and Nicki responded.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report
Talk to him.
with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So T-Pain was on the 85 South show, and he was talking about trying to work with Nicki Minaj back in 2007, and she ghosted him. Here's what he said happened.
Yeah, I think I met Nicki in like 2007, and we had just, we was about to work together, and she had stopped responding. And I was like, Nick, let me know what's going on. She was like, hey, I'm an artist too, and I'm working on my so, maybe chill. And I was like, oh.
And that hurt your feelings?
My heart. That was it?
T-Pain.
She did me about trying to work. It wasn't like a malicious thing. Maybe I was in love with Nicki Minaj. T-Pain.
Well, she saw the interview and responded, I don't remember this at all, but it definitely sounded like something I would say. What was I thinking? He was already a really big artist. I was still underground child. I used to be bugging, yo. I was under so much pressure to deliver. My bad, babe. All love. I have nothing but respect for your talent, and thank you and Kanye for clearing Go Hard for beating me up Scotty last month. Listening to you over and over on that record taught me so much about harmonies and background vocals. Your vocals on that song alone are goated for life. I listened to every single detail.
Just know 2007 T-Pain was Buy You a Drink, was The Good Life with Kanye West, was Bartender, was I'm So Hood. He was the Kiss 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 with Chris Brown, was Low with Flow Rider. That was popping T-Pain.
She was working on her own stuff though.
I know.
And under pressure, so she probably wasn't. It worked out for her still.
It sure did.
All right, now that Quando Rondo interview I did has gotten a remake. So when I interviewed Quando Rondo, a lot of people had things to say about this interview. He was discussing, everything that happened that night in Atlanta. So here is the original interview.
From my understanding, ma'am, it's like, I don't know, like my soul left my body and I was up in the air. It's like I had an out-of-body experience. One thing about it, I love him for real and he loved me for real.
Well, now Drewski has redone this interview. A lot of people were tagging me in this, and here is the impression that he did in the car.
I pray all the time, big bro. Like, I love God, ma'am. I would never do that. You feel me? But one thing about it, to my understanding, ma'am, I love him for real, and he loved me for real.
After that interview, everybody kept calling me ma'am. Nori hit me over the weekend, like, he called you ma'am about 1,000 times. I even said something. I was like, okay, let's try a different word. Then he called me big bruh. But yeah.
All right, big bro, ma'am.
All right, now everybody that is waiting for Drake's next album, Certified Lover Boy, looks like in a recent interview he gave very promising updates for when that album is going to come out.
I don't know the dates.
They don't have a date. It's at the end of the summer.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. My album will be out by then.
Ooh, okay, so it's going to be out by then. So let's
Okay.
see what's going on. We've been waiting.
I'm excited for some new Drake music.
So some other new music you'll be excited for is Juice WRLD. It's a Juice WRLD project, an HBO documentary on the way. The team did announce a new EP, The Party Never Ends, and it has features from Lil Uzi Vert and some other heavy hitters. And they said, please do not ruin the moment by leaking tracks or holding them ransom. There's also an HBO documentary, but details on that project are scarce as of now.
Yeah, my son's a huge Juice WRLD fan. He likes Juice WRLD and Polo G. Those are his favorite two artists.
All right, the Migos, they're planning to hit 4 major cities all at the same time to promote their new record. They have a simultaneous hologram appearance that's going to be happening, and they're going to be talking about Culture 3, That's going to happen on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So they'll be live from a studio in Atlanta. They'll be beamed to different places at Underground Atlanta, Crypto Art Community, Bit Basel in Miami, Drea's Beach Club in Vegas, and the Chinese Theater in Hollywood.
Okay.
You excited to see that?
I'm not necessarily. I want to see an artist live. I don't want to see their hologram. I don't.
Could be a cool experience.
It could be.
Though.
It could be, but I'd rather see them live.
All right, and A Boogie with the hoodie got some new teeth. Did y'all see his new teeth yet?
I did see that. Yep.
He said it hurts. So, first they give you like some temps, and then you go get the real ones put in.
So how does this work? Do they file your teeth down, and then they give you new teeth? Or is it just they put the new teeth over your old teeth? Like, how does it work?
I've never done it.
Oh.
I think they file your actual teeth down.
All the way down.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a stub, and then they put the new ones on top of it.
So you can't get your regular teeth back.
But first they put temporary teeth in.
Yeah.
While they send away for the real ones, and then your real ones come in. But it's a good time to see what you like and what you do, because sometimes they're a little big.
Okay.
We've seen people whose teeth are a little too big.
Too big, right?
And you don't want to have that running around. But I guess it's a little painful. And I know when you have like the temporary ones, you can't have any type of sauce, because I guess it'll stain it. You can't have certain things. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, shout the Revolt. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next.
Ooh, what do we want to hear?
If you want to get your request in, 800-585-1051.
Oh, you know what I want to hear? I want to hear the new Spice song with Sean Paul and Shaggy, Go Down Day.
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
You got some Bad Bunny too?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I didn't ask you guys about requests. I asked the people out there.
Sorry.
But I thought you was taking requests.
I am, not from you. And shout everybody again.
So hold
out in
on.
Atlanta. I really appreciate you guys. I have an amazing time every
up.
time you guys in Atlanta. Don't forget my car show July 3rd. Get your tickets. It's going to be amazing. Exotic cars, celebrity cars, and all that.
Everybody, y'all
14th,
tweet at DJ Envy with your requests.
That's
Because
right.
he's going to get your request on.
That's right.
So let's see if this really happens.
All right, hit me right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Angela Yee here, and did you know that the General Insurance has been saving people money for nearly 60 years? That's a long time. So if you want the quality coverage you deserve at prices you can afford, check out The General. 800-GENERAL or visit thegeneral.com. Some restrictions apply.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, this Sunday, Father's Day, I'm going to be out in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, Caesar and I, we do the seminars, and for Father's Day, we're going to do a seminar out there in Charlotte. So hopefully you guys can join us. If you're in the Carolinas or pretty close, come on down for Father's Day. Instead of getting a tie, a mug, or some of the corny stuff we usually get your papa some knowledge. That's right. We're going to be teaching how we make money in real estate. So just hit up my Instagram for more information. But we're going to be doing our seminar where we bring actual people to the seminar to help you make money in real estate. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, you were out in Vegas this weekend, right?
Yeah, I was in Vegas. Happy birthday again to Shayla. But this week, what I'm really excited about is I'm hosting the National Museum of African American Music Celebration of Legends benefit concert. So if you haven't had a chance to go to that museum in Nashville, they said it is going to be opportunities to tour during pre and post receptions. But they're actually honoring Quincy Jones, Smokey Robinson, Lionel Richie, Shaka Khan, and the Fisk Jubilee Singers at this event. So I'm really, really, I love stuff like this.
Absolutely.
I love like our legendary artists. So for me to be able to host this gala is a huge deal for me. And I'm also on the board for the National Museum of African American Music because I do care about the history of our music.
Okay. All right. Well, when we come back, we got the positive notes, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, you got a positive note?
Yes, and today's quote comes from Lena Horne. She said, "It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it."
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?